It's Fight Talk time. Here's your hosts, Josh and Sam.
Alright, and we are live here at the Fight Talk podcast.
Welcome to the podcast, guys. We've got a lot to speak about this week. We've got, obviously, the UFC London card, which we'll start with straight away.
Admit it,
It
was fun. It was fun. A lot of people were counting it out, saying it was a bad card. It had its ups and it had its downs, but overall it was great. First of all, Jimmy Manuwa knocked out Corey Anderson with ease. Fair dues to him.
That was beautiful.
It was great. I thought Corey Anderson looked very timid at the start, but just as he settled into himself and got his bilateral movement ready, it didn't matter. Jimmy put him away with that left hook. It was
very nice.
It was, and then called out David Haye after the fight in a boxing match.
Yeah.
Surely he should be focusing on capturing a belt. And Jimmy Manuwa's 38 years old. He's not getting any younger. A lot of people, myself included, would like to see him welcome John Jones back to the octagon when John Jones returns.
Yeah, a lot of people have said that. I'd be quite happy to see him back.
I would also like to see that. I would love. I don't think people give Jimmy enough credit. I think he would not be rolled over like a lot of people think he would.
Yeah.
I think he is legitimately top 5 in the light heavyweight division.
Yeah.
That being said, that's like the VIP club, if you like. We've got DC, Rumble, John Jones, Gustafsson,
and Teixeira.
I don't think so. I don't think Teixeira.
Well, he's up there.
He shouldn't be. Who's he beat?
But he's up there.
He lost to Jones and he lost to Rumble.
Yeah.
That's that. I think he's there, but he's not. And if he loses to Gustafsson, that's it. That's a game over.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
As far as title shots go, unless he gets a late replacement or something like that, he's I believe he's done. But I do believe he does have the chance. Alexander Gustafsson has a nasty habit of getting knocked out in Sweden.
Yeah. So we'll have to see.
We'll see. But yeah, I'd like to see either Jimmy fight the winner of DC and Rumble next week. Oh, that's 2 weeks away, actually.
It's not far at all.
God, I'm excited for that. No injuries so far. God, that card.
Well, just jinxed it.
Yeah. No. Chris Weidman hasn't pulled out yet, so that's...
Hey, back it up.
Alright,
so we've got the co-main of the evening, Gunnar Nelson versus Alan Jouban. Wow.
Gunny Nelson, what a guy.
Gunny Nelson, what a fight.
Gunny Nelson looks like he just... it's Goonie Nelson.
Sorry, Goonie
Nelson. Gooner Nelson. He said when I see him fight, he looks like he just rolled out of bed.
Yeah.
It reminds me so much of myself.
Yeah.
Rolling out of bed and going to do whatever the day forces you to do. But interesting though, he said the reason he'd finished the fight, because if you watch the fight, he landed that beautiful leaping in, was it a right or a left? I can't remember, Goonie southpaw. Well anyway, it was that jumping straight. Got the stun on him.
Yeah.
And then all he had to do was hit him a few more times and the fight would have been stopped.
Yeah.
But no, he decided to take Jouban down and snap on that guillotine choke that he's quite proficient with.
Yeah.
And the reason he said that is Jouban has a really nice looking face.
I remember, yeah.
I didn't want to cause any more damage than I had to. And then proceeds to call out Stephen Wonderboy Thompson.
Yeah, he did.
Well, he didn't call him out, his coach did. Goonie doesn't do that shit. But he was like, let's see who the real Karate Kid is. I'd like to see that fight.
I agree. A lot of people said it. I do believe I want to see that.
Gunnar Nelson is just a slightly worse, I don't want to say the word worse, but a slightly less skilled Damian Maia. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's that, and he's slightly better striker than Damian Maia, I think. So that'd be a nice balance. I'd like to see that because I've always wanted to see the Damian Maia Stephen Thompson fight. Doesn't look like I'll see that anytime soon. So this for me would be like a...
No, I don't think we'll see that anytime soon either.
No, because Stephen Thompson, he's just lost. He's not going to fight for the belt anytime soon. Our boy Damian's going to win the belt.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
I can't wait for that.
So yeah, we had that, and that's a great fight. Alan Jouban's just going to drop down the card again.
Yeah.
But he'll make the climb. The welterweight division's quite shallow at the moment.
Yeah.
It's a bit crowded upper end, but lower end there's not much going on really.
Yeah.
So I'd like to see Alan Jouban. Possibly, who am I thinking? I'd like to see him welcome RDA into the welterweight division.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Because Rafael Dos Anjos is talking about he's going to fight Robbie Lawler, he's going to fight this, he's going to fight these players, he's going to fight Nick Diaz, and we don't know that he can fight proficiently at welterweight yet. He was always a very muscular lightweight, but we'll see. That remains to be seen because he is coming off a 2-loss streak.
Yeah.
Obviously to Tony Ferguson, and to Eddie Alvarez.
Yeah.
So it'd be nice to see someone welcome him into the octagon. I'd like that to be Alan Jouban if that was me, but it's not me. It's up to them. Right, should we just brush over this?
We're going to talk about it. This was emotional, man. This was absolutely fucking emotional. Horrible. Brad Pickett versus Marlon Vera.
Fight that Brad was winning.
Brad was winning first and second round.
And then he goes and spoils it all by saying something stupid like, "You knocked me out with a head kick." But fair dues to him. He wanted to get back up. He wanted to carry on, but it's a shit. He's given so much to the sport. I'd have loved to see him go out on a win, but
yeah, it was quite emotional.
In my opinion, this was the best fight on the card. It was such a war.
Yeah.
You know, Brad gave it and took it, and Marlon obviously gave it and took it, but
Marlon as well, obviously bursting out in tears at the end as well. It was horrible. It was like when you think Brad Pickett's gonna go out on a win, and finish career at such a high,
because he did those takedowns were monstrous. Monstrous takedowns. They were phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's a shame, but cheers, Brad.
Yeah, we did reach out to Brad on Twitter and spoke to him and give him our best wishes, and he did reply as well. So thanks, Brad.
So sorry we jinxed it.
Yeah.
Oh, bad. Yeah, but thank you so much for giving everything to the sport. Really, really props for that. I'm sure everyone agrees.
Yeah.
So Arnold Allen versus Amir Khani.
Yeah.
This one was quite a controversial one. A lot of people think Amir Khani won this fight.
Yeah.
I don't. I don't. I think it's quite clear cut that he didn't. I think he was outclassed.
Yeah, I think Amir Khani came out really well. The first round, I think he came out really well, but I think he just started to lose it a bit.
It's the stamina issue. It's also at featherweight. It's a very, very talent rich division.
Yeah.
And Arnold Allen, he's a Marvel hero. Don't know if you know this. All the Marvel heroes have alliteration of the name, but I'm not going to go through them. But yeah. So it's nice to see. I'd like to. I don't know, the featherweights. It's a strange one at the moment because it's kind of held hostage with this. Now obviously they've booked Jose Aldo. It's a bit different.
Yeah, 212 Max Holloway.
Yeah, who do you think's gonna win that fight? I know we're not doing predictions, but
damn.
Yeah, put you on the spot now.
I don't know. I don't think we're gonna see the same Jose Aldo. I don't think we are.
I think that we need to stop considering Max Holloway as this underdog and start considering him as the interim champion.
Yeah, of course.
He's on that. Was he on now? An 8-fight win streak?
Yeah.
I know this is an odd one, and this is completely out of left field. I want to see Max Holloway fight Tony Ferguson, and I have no idea why.
Yeah.
I've got absolutely no idea why. It's just something I'd like to see. Anyway, going off topic there. Joe Duffy, right?
Oh, is that, yeah. Joe Duffy, man.
This is a weird one because Joe Duffy's contract is now up with the UFC.
Yeah.
And I wish he didn't. But he has stated that he's gonna take the full 90 days no contact.
Yeah.
So for those who don't understand, when the UFC when you end your contract with the UFC, when you choose not to renew, they have 90 days where they can offer you a deal if you like. So for the next 90 days, Bellator, WSFO, Ryzen, none of them can talk to Joe Duffy in terms of contracts, and he's going to wait out that whole 90 days to see what's out there. Same as Ryan Bader did, and for those who don't know, Ryan Bader has recently announced he's signed with Bellator.
Yeah. Same with Lorenz Larkin as well.
Shame, Lorenz Larkin's so talented. For those who don't know, Lorenz Larkin got a knockout win over Robbie Lawler. So there's that.
Yeah.
Lorenz Larkin insanely talented. That last fight in the UFC with those front kicks. God, this is Sparta all over the octagon.
Yeah, he did put on Twitter as well, nothing but respect was the key thing when moving over to Bellator. It's pretty sad to see him go though.
It's respect, but at the same time, if you've got the UFC offering you, let's look at the payouts for the Reebok payouts. Jimmy Manuwa earned $5,000 from Reebok for this fight. Obviously, it works a bit differently because he also earned $50,000 for the knockout and things like that. But the UFC obviously will pay extra. It will pay him as well. But his Reebok payouts were only $5,000.
Yeah.
So I can understand that, but I choose to be disrespected and paid. If the pay was better, I can imagine people like Lorenz Larkin and Ryan Bader would stick around.
Oh yeah.
But at the moment, it's an odd one because the people who stay in the UFC at this point are either megastars or the people. Right, if you win a Bellator championship, you've won a world championship. All the credit in the world to you.
Yeah.
But it's not a UFC championship.
But it's not. Yeah, it's not the same caliber.
No, it's like in WWE. Whatever, when you come to WWE, anything you did before didn't happen.
Yeah.
It's like we've seen like Will Brooks come into the UFC, and there's no hype behind him, despite the fact that he's a Bellator champion.
Yeah.
One of the best Bellators ever produced.
Yeah.
You know, things like that. So definitely there's a difference. So the people who stay in the UFC are the people who want to be the best.
Yeah.
And obviously you got to get paid along the way, because your shelf life as a fighter is very, very slim. But anyway, I've rambled on enough about that. Joe Duffy is phenomenal.
So then we went on to have obviously 4 decision wins.
But none of them matter, because we had Mark Diakasi launch a nuke. Oh
That
my
was crazy.
God.
That was immense. 30 seconds in the very first round. He was throwing a bit of everything. When he threw that you went for the low and then the jumping
the switch double back kicks. You only very rarely see in Taekwondo. Very, very nice. Very, very, very impressive. So Mark Diakasi, you know, definitely for the hype is real. And at lightweight as well. Oh, there's some fights for him at lightweight.
I already can't wait to see him again.
Yeah, he's one of those. He doesn't leave a bad taste. You always want to see him again.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's still unbeaten in the UFC.
Yeah.
He's phenomenal. The delay on the punch, they hit him, and then he goes down. I'm actually glad, because the person who was fighting it was a dick.
Yeah.
Couldn't stand him. He was like the weigh-ins. He was mocking Brad Pickett. What's going on with that?
Yeah.
I don't know if he was mocking or if he was trying to do a tribute to him, but either way, I found it disrespectful, and I was very happy to see him lose consciousness very quickly. But yeah, Mark Diakasi, awesome. Can't wait to see him fight again.
He's just, you know,
maybe a top 15 opponent now.
Yeah. Also, Bisping did reach out to him as well, congratulating him on the win as well. So, you know, that's pretty big to have the champ, you know, message you to say, you know, GG, good fight.
So yeah, we've got that. That was last week's card. All the big ones. So now obviously Brad Scott and Scarson had a great fight, but
quick one, mustache of the night, Tim Johnson.
Tim Johnson with that mustache, man. Not on his mustache of the night, pound for pound, the greatest facial hair, right up there with like, who's that referee who has the
long one, the UFC,
the beard down to his like his ankles.
Yeah.
I don't know his name, but he's phenomenal. Best beard in the UFC.
What a referee.
Anyway, yeah, Tim Johnson. I think we're going to touch on this. Excuse me. Was actually, he did a grinding fight. So could he check? But now it gets hard.
Yeah.
Because you've got the heavyweight division's 50-50. You've got 50%, which is just, who's going to hit first, and then you've got the other 50%, which is comprised of, the best grappler in the heavyweight division, the best grappler in any heavyweight division, the best strikers in Hunt and Overeem in the heavyweight division. You got Josh Barnett, who's a master of all. You've got Stipe Miocic, who's on an absolute tear at the moment. You got JDS, who's fighting him. Once you go into the top 10, it's a scary thing.
Yeah.
Speaking of heavyweights, Derek Lewis has announced to fight Mark Hunt in where was it, in New Zealand?
I think so. Yeah.
In Mark Hunt's own country now.
That's crazy.
Derek
what
Lewis
happens
has
to
got
6
balls.
months, Derek?
Well, he can't. He just
knew he
lost
wasn't going to wait 6 months to get back in there.
Nah, but he loves it.
I love Derek Lewis, so I can't wait to see him
This
get in
could
there
be
again.
Mark Hunt's last fight. Think of that.
Well, he goes negative if he doesn't, I think.
Sorry?
He goes negative record if he...
But doesn't matter if you think about it. The people Mark's Hunt... The first fight Mark Hunt... One of the first fights he had was against... In MMA, this is obviously... He's a very well-respected kickboxer.
Yeah.
One of the first fights he had in mixed martial arts was against Fedor Emelianenko.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
Fedor... And if you actually watch that fight, Mark actually very, very nearly... When I say very nearly, I mean kind of nearly. Had him in a Kimura.
Yeah.
Obviously, Fedor was a master submission specialist, and therefore he didn't. But good God, and he knocked Fedor down, and he had Fedor in all sorts of trouble in his first mixed martial arts fight. So a negative record isn't the end of the world when you face the people that Mark Hunt has faced. He's only ever faced the very best since day one. We're actually going to bring up his record right now. Where are we, Mark Hunt? There we are. God, that fight was so long ago, right? Let's have a look.
Wow, his hair in that picture then.
Yes, yeah, he bleached it since.
Oh.
So his first fight was against Hidehiko Yoshida, the judo master, who actually ran Yoshida Dojo in Japan for many years. He's a master judoka. Hunt lost that fight via armbar.
That was 13 years ago.
That was a strange one, though, because the gi was allowed, and there was wrestling shoes were allowed, and all other sorts of shenanigans in Pride back in the day.
Yeah.
Then he fought Dan Bobish. Dan Bobish looks very much like Mark Hunt, but does not fight like Mark Hunt. In that fight, there was a really funny one. They were in the corner, in the ring. Obviously, Pride used a ring, not an octagon. And Dan Bobbitt Mark Hunt threw a flying head kick using the rope to jump.
Yeah.
Dan Bobbitt immediately returned the kick and got knocked out. So funny. Obviously, then it is third fight ever for Wanderlei Silva. Not just Wanderlei Silva, who is juiced to the gills.
Yeah.
As you don't know,
crazy.
Pride didn't do drug tests. Wanderlei Silva, he used to sweat steroids.
Yeah.
If you want, he looks like the Hulk. That Wanderlei Silva was on a tear in Pride. I think he only lost like a handful of times.
Yeah.
One of those times was to Mark Hunt though. Mark Hunt beat Wanderlei Silva in his third fight ever in mixed martial arts. Bearing in mind he had a lot of kickboxing experience, but in mixed martial arts completely different.
Yeah.
And again, you could argue Mark's a heavyweight, Wanderlei's a middleweight, but middleweight in Pride was light heavyweight in the UFC.
Yeah.
It's a confusing thing. If you don't know it, it's not worth explaining. It's very confusing. Fourth fight for Mirko Cro Cop, who again a legend of Pride. He had if you look at Mirko Cro Cop's highlight reel, what is it? What do you think of?
It's head kicks.
Think of that head kick. Mark Hunt got kicked in the head with Mirko Cro Cop wearing shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't the shin that got him; it was the foot with a shoe on, nevertheless. And Mark just went, okay. I just carried on.
Yeah.
Didn't matter. Then he went on a bit of a losing streak after Pride.
Yeah, but look at them. Josh
Barnett, Fedor Emelianenko, Alistair Overeem, Melvin Manhoef in one of the scariest knockouts ever. Gegard Mousasi. At his first fight, he actually broke his arm against Sean McCorkle, and it is a disgusting armbar.
Yeah.
And it should. In his guard, he did a straight, not a Kimura, a straight armbar from his guard using only his hands. It was disgusting. He then broke Chris Tuckshaw's eye, if you remember that.
Yeah.
Not his orbital. He actually uppercutted Chris Tuckshaw and ripped his eyelid in, it's disgusting.
Yeah.
And they stopped the fight to check it, and Chris Tuckshaw goes, says to the referee, there's something in my eye. The referee goes, it's your eyelid, mate. And it was just absolutely minging.
I do remember
Fair
that,
dues to Chris Tuckshaw, he carried on.
Yeah, fair dues.
Chris Tuckshaw is actually known for being Brock Lesnar's sparring partner. He also has his own promotion called Crowbar Promotions or something similar.
I think I remember him, yeah.
Ben Rothwell was the next fight. Won that by unanimous decision after dominating Ben Rothwell in all aspects of mixed martial arts. Took Ben Rothwell down, nearly had him in an armbar, but admitted himself he didn't quite know how to finish it.
Yeah.
Chet Congo, this is when it starts. This is when the reign starts.
Yeah.
He knocked out Chet Congo with that leaping left hook. Knocked out Stefan Struve with that leaping left hook.
That Stefan.
If you watch that one, if you actually watch the fight, I recommend you do. The fight didn't end at that point. They always show it as a knockout, but it wasn't. He hit him, Struve went down, Mark walked off, and Herb Dean goes, fight, he's fine, he's on his back. Then when Mark walked back up, Stefan's like, no, I'm alright actually, just call it there.
Yeah.
Then the famous spinning hook kick knockout to JDS.
What was actually, it wasn't really the...
it's a strong gust of wind from JDS spinning. But Mark was hurt in that fight many times. Then it was the fight of the year, don't care what that says, it was fight of the year, versus Antonio Silva in Brisbane. It was phenomenal. Best heavyweight fight ever, bar none. Fight me.
Yeah.
Then he knocked out Roy Nelson, which is crazy. I remember coming home from work early to watch that with you, and I was absolutely astounded that Roy Nelson was down by Mark Hunt. Because the only other knockout on Roy Nelson's record is to Andrei Arlovsky, and it watched the fight, it was dodgy as hell. They had artificial stand-up in place at the time, which means when you take someone down, you can only be on the floor for so long, no matter what you're doing. And Roy had a Kimura, and he was so close to getting it, and the buzzer sounds, they had to stand up.
Yeah.
Then the interim title fight, where he got knocked out by Fabricio Verdum.
Yeah.
After knocking Fabricio Verdum down multiple times.
Yeah, I do remember. And then he goes on to face Stipe, obviously the current champion.
We're just going to talk about Stipe for a second. This came to me while I was in the shower earlier, and it's not dirty.
Shower thoughts
about Stipe. So Stipe Miocic, when you think of him, you think, yeah, he's the champion, but he's not Anderson Silva. Right. I'm going to hit you with some knowledge now. Right. Stipe Miocic, yeah?
Yeah.
He's beaten the best grappler in the world in the heavyweight division, in any heavyweight division. Would you argue with that? He knocked out Fabricio Verdum.
He did, yeah.
He did. He knocked out one of the best strikers in the world in Mark Hunt. Would you disagree with me?
No.
No? He knocked out Alistair Overeem, one of the best strikers in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah? His only two losses were to Stefan Struve by fluky KO and to JDS, and a lot of people would argue he didn't lose those fights. Everyone else has been dominant, and it's strange because when you think of champions, you think of dominant champions. John Jones, Anderson Silva, GSP. Michael Bisping. But you see, with Stipe, he's beaten the best of every discipline in the world.
No, I love Stipe. You know, I don't understand why so many people give him so much stick.
It's an odd one. He's a people's champ.
But he's such a nice guy as well.
Yeah.
It's just I don't think he deserves the amount of stick that he gets.
I can't wait for him to. If he wins this JDS fight, he would have tied. This is weird, you know. If he wins this JDS fight, hold on, let me just see if I'm correct here. Yes, if he wins this JDS fight, he is going to tie Brock Lesnar for the most heavyweight defenses with 2. Yeah, because Brock Lesnar defeated Frank Mir and Shane Carwin and then lost to Velasquez.
Yeah.
Velasquez then won and lost. JDS won and lost. Kane won and lost.
Yeah.
It's Fabricio lost. There was no victory there. Then obviously he went in to retire Antonio Silva essentially with those TKOs again in Australia. Knocked out Frank Mir. Then he fought Brock Lesnar to a no contest eventually. It was a loss, but it was a no contest. I'm surprised actually because that paid for my driver's test. I'm surprised that they didn't take their money back from the.
Hey, be quiet. They might take our money
They
back.
might. Then obviously he recently lost to Alistair Overeem.
Yeah.
So if he does lose this fight, he is going to be 12-12, 12-12, 1-1.
Yeah.
But that doesn't matter. The people he's fought are all. Let's count champions, current or former. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, he doesn't count. 8, 9 for Strikeforce. 10 if you're going to count Roy Nelson was the last ever Elite not Elite XC. Oh, God, the thing he fought for a promotion. Fabricio Verdun, that's 11.
Yeah.
12 current champion. We already counted him. 13, 14 champions, and the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
And Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
So phenomenal.
It's crazy.
It's a crazy record, and to be fair to him, he's always gone in there and given his best. So we got onto that a bit heavily, but
I was thinking Markan's not even on the 210 card.
Got off on a tangent there, but yeah, that's his that's his record, and that explains it.
But yeah, Markan, Derek Lewis, set to go down.
I forgot why we were even talking about.
Yeah.
I'm glad you remembered.
So we're gonna hop straight onto this UFC 210 card coming up April the 8th. Not even far away. I love the UFC, man.
Yeah, it's so good to be a fight fan right now. So DC versus Anthony Johnson. We're not going to do official predictions, but we're going to do the soft kind.
Yeah.
DC versus Johnson.
Anthony Johnson's an absolute monster as of late.
What do you mean as of late?
He's always been
As
an
of forever.
absolute monster, but
Remember, he fought at welterweight.
yeah,
He got beat by Josh Koscheck.
yeah. But I really like DC, and I want DC to
It's not who you
Go
want
on
to
a bit
win,
of
it's
a
who you
run.
think will win.
Mm,
Because no matter how this fight ends, it sets up either the John Jones rematch that DC is alive for,
yeah,
or the Rumble Jones matchup that I've always wanted to see.
yeah,
Because I believe Rumble could really, he could kill Jones.
yeah.
Because you got to remember, John Jones is undefeated. I know his record says otherwise, but that one, it makes me giggle. That one loss on John Jones' record is a disqualification due to a 12-6 elbow, where he hit What's his
What's his
it's
name?
Matt Hughes, yeah. Matt the Hammer Hughes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's two. There's Matt Hughes, the Hall of Famer, and Matt Hughes, the Death Light Heavyweight.
Death,
Yeah. Not Death.
Yeah.
And he hit him with the elbow, and Steve Mazzagatti said to Matt Hughes, who is deaf, he said to him, "Can you continue?" And because he didn't answer, he was like, "Nah, he's unconscious. Don't worry about it. Game over that." And I remember watching it, and I was like, "What? That's not how that works. He's deaf. Can't hear you." Yeah, but apart from that, John Jones is completely undefeated.
Yeah.
With a massive finishing rate. So if we look here, he's 22. He's 23-0. Because he won that fight. He was dominating that fight. Matt Hamill, not Matt Hughes.
Hamill,
Matt Hamill,
Matt
that's the one. He's faded into obscurity as of late as well. Yeah, Matt the Hammer Hamill. So yeah, that's the only loss on his record.
Against these people, look at the people John Jones has fought.
He went through a murderer's row. So when he stepped in on short notice to fight Mauricio, he opened the fight with a flying knee.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
To jump into your light heavyweight title fight with a flying knee. And obviously he went on it, he defeated, five former champions in a row in Rampage, Lyoto Machida, Rashad Evans, Vitor Belfort, Chael Sonnen. Just going to point that out there, Chael Sonnen nearly won that fight. 27 seconds longer John Jones had a broken foot, wouldn't have been able to continue. Chael Sonnen would have been the champion.
Glover, DC, OSP.
So yeah, lot of former champions there. But the only person he can't seem to beat is himself. That's not a masturbation joke.
Wow, was that you taking shots at John Jones, or was that you? Taking shots at John Jones.
Yeah, that's me. Back to what we were talking about. I believe Anthony Johnson's going to win this fight.
Yeah.
Silence in the room.
It's a tough one, really. I want
No. DC is a tough one. Anthony Johnson's a safe bet.
Yeah.
Unless Daniel Cormier can take him down and smother him and choke him out like he did last time. You saw the first punch of the fight sent DC flying. The only reason DC didn't go unconscious is because DC has a head bigger than my future. You know.
Yeah.
You could definitely take a punch, but Anthony Johnson's just too big. He's too strong.
I believe Johnson could really just get that one punch or could take it. Just a one punch.
It's not just a punch though. It's a punch, a kick, an elbow, a knee, a spit in his direction. He's a scary guy.
He is terrifying.
So you're gonna go with DC.
I'll go for DC.
These are subject to change.
Yeah.
Chris Weidman versus the Moose. The Chris versus the Moose. He's not the GOAT. He's the Moose. I believe Gegard Mousasi is going to walk over Chris Weidman here.
Walk over.
He's going to walk over him. Chris Weidman's not going to. He's just underestimating him. And something interesting that was said is Jacare Souza.
Yeah.
Says that he does not want to fight. Excuse me, Gegard Mousasi again, which says a lot.
Yeah.
Despite the 1-on-1. But yeah, I just believe in my heart that Gegard's going to run him over.
Yeah. You can't take away the wins he's had though. He's had some crazy wins. You know, Uriah Hall, Vitor. You know, everyone beats Vitor. Thiago Santos. You know.
Taking shots at Vitor, are we?
Well, you know, when he's calling out people like CM Punk, you can't not really.
Yeah, but he's phenomenal, and I cannot wait to see him walk over Weidman.
Yeah.
I believe in my heart that he's going to walk over. He's going to make Weidman look like he's not a former champion. That's my opinion. I know your opinion is going to be Chris Weidman's going to come in with his American flag and his bald eagle, riding a giant firework and stomp a hole in the foreigner's face.
I think you're underestimating Chris Weidman.
I'm not underestimating Chris Weidman. Everybody is underestimating Gegard Mousasi. Gegard Mousasi is right. This is something that I was going to keep quiet, but I'm going to say it. Right. So cast your mind back to last year when Michael Bisping fought Anderson Silva.
Okay.
Yeah. Michael Bisping was supposed to fight Gegard Mousasi.
Yeah.
I believe that Michael Bisping wouldn't have beaten Gegard Mousasi and would never have been champion. When I saw that fight announced, Gegard Mousasi is a better Michael Bisping.
Ouch.
I know, I love Mike, but he's a better striker, better grappler, better this, better that, better the other. He's fantastic, he's phenomenal. And if we look at his losses, I mean, the only reason he's not fought for the belt yet is because of his silly little setbacks. Like, when he fought Machida, I love Lyoto Machida. Lyoto Machida is one of my favourite fighters. But Lyoto Machida played a very defensive game. He'd hit and run, and he was away. So there's that. Ronaldo Souza, Jacare. He's already knocked Jacare out. Okay?
Yeah.
Previous, he knocked him out with an up kick. Okay?
Yeah.
This fight went to the ground. Jacare won. That's GG's. Okay? Just because you're good doesn't mean you're the best. Jacare is the best on the ground.
Yeah.
Standing up, Gegard let him up. Then he knocked out Henderson. He beat Costa Philippou. Not Philippou. Then he lost to Uriah Hall, and that was the flukiest victory I've ever seen in my life. Would you agree?
The flying knee.
It wasn't. It was the jumping, spinning back kick. Uriah did a jumping, spinning back kick to the stomach as Gegard shot in, so that it hit him on the top of the head and knocked him out. As he went flying back, there comes the flying knee.
Yeah.
But if you take away that, that's win. That's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 win streak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then they did it in Ireland, didn't they? They did the Uriah Hall fight again.
And Mousasi just dominated him like he did last time. Mousasi is phenomenal. Like his losses, let's have a look. He's lost to someone that early in his career he lost to a guy called Petrias Mekavere. Yeah, that guy in Finland. Then he lost to Akihiro Gono, who is a legend in the sport. If you don't know who Akihiro Gono is, look him up. He's just so metal. He's so cool. Fought through so much in his life. Then he lost to King Mo, who's fighting this weekend. We'll talk about that in a second. Then we got, obviously, the current losses.
Yeah.
37-6. That's phenomenal. Sorry,
Yeah,
41 and 6 on where
yeah.
I'm looking.
41 and 6.
This fight is I think everyone looks him down. This is going to be his 49th fight in the octagon. No, it's not. Is it?
In the octagon.
No,
Not
all right, in
octagon.
mixed martial arts.
Yeah.
Yeah. I 100% 50. I would bet money on this.
50th fight.
Yeah.
Wow.
There you
So
go.
that's
Then.
a lot of fights.
Compared to Weidman's, what, 20-ish? Something similar.
It's not even that.
I don't think it is. I don't think it's that.
15.
Yeah, 15.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Weidman isn't good, so don't get defensive.
We'll have to see on the night.
No, we won't. I'm calling it now. Might as well just not watch it.
Deal.
Call this one your bathroom break, folks. I'm saying it now. Gegor's going to walk over him.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll leave it there for that one. I'm quite content with the co-main and the main. Let's talk about Rampage Jackson versus King Mo 2 at heavyweight. Rampage says he's done cutting down to light heavyweight rather, bloody lightweight. So yeah, King Mo versus Rampage. What are you thinking?
That's this weekend.
What's
the rest of the card?
Who cares?
Me.
There's no one there. It's Bellator. There's the main event. That's it.
The 180 Bellator card looks good as well. We'll look at that in a minute as well. Chael and Wanderlei.
I know. I'm aware.
So.
So yeah, who you reckoning? I reckon Rampage Jackson.
Rampage.
He showed in the last fight. He did get out wrestled, out humped a bit, but all it was just the it was that one punch that landed. And he messed up the eye of King Mo.
Yeah.
That's it. Although Rampage didn't admit it, but it was there that he didn't think he won the fight. Immediately after the bell rang, he said to Mo, "I want a rematch."
Yeah.
That to me says he thinks he lost.
Yeah. You know, Rampage has been around for a very long time. In all fairness, like. It'd be a sad one seeing him lose, but I just don't think he's going to lose this one. I can't see him losing this one.
What, Rampage?
Yeah.
He's not going to. Told you. You don't even need to watch it. So
yeah.
That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing King Mo going down to Rampage again. That is this. It's not this Friday, is it? It's next Friday. Next Friday. There you go.
Next Friday, and then next Saturday is. Oh no, it's alright.
Well, it's next Friday. Is King Mo. Saturday's WrestleMania.
Yeah. No, Sunday.
It's on Saturday, isn't it?
I thought all the pay-per-views.
I did too, but it's on the 1st. It's on the 1st. It's on April 1st.
Sure.
No, you make me doubt myself now. Anyway, this is
the
the Mixed Martial Arts podcast. I'm scared of the WWE and A. And then the week after we've got 210. So
yeah. Pray
pray to the gods that we keep this card intact because it's a hell of a card.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So definitely get praying, and I think that's all from us, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah, we will see you next week, guys.
Bye.